The White House this week pushing its proposal for the use of biofuels in cars. It's the environmentally friendly alternative to regular gas. Congress is looking at new proposals under the plan, all with big price tags. Early estimates already at more than $200 billion. Oklahoma Senator James Inhofe is the ranking member of the Environment and Public Works Committee, and he joins me now here on The Big Story. Thank you so much for coming on.
Nice to be with you, Julie.
Okay, so we need to get off our dependence on foreign oil. We've all heard that before. We need to make the air cleaner. We want to become greener and all of that, which is great. But who's going to pay for it and how?
Well, we're going to pay for it. Now, let's keep in mind the president coming out with this is responding to what Democrats have been demanding all along, and that is mandated alternative fuels. Now, if they go along with what's out there right now, we'd be talking about around $130 billion a year. Tom Harkin is proposing a $60 billion gallon mandate in terms of alternative fuels, and that would be, about twice that figure. So it's a lot of money that we're looking at. The irony of this thing is, Julie, that all of these, every time we have a chance to lower the price by doing a better job of refining, in the committee that I chaired at that time, the two of the candidates running for president, Hillary Clinton and Obama, voted against every proposal that we had that would have driven the price down. Now they're talking about being less reliant upon foreign fuels.
All right, so the new proposals put forth by President Bush and members of Congress, I guess, would cost taxpayers, and here's the exact price tag, I guess, $205 billion over the next 15 years. Is that right?
I think it's going to be closer to $250 billion over the next 10 to 15 years. That would go along with a 60 billion gallon increase mandate. And that's what I think it's going to end up. Let's keep in mind, we're talking about what is there today, not what is being proposed. And we're going to be considering this next week. One of the problems I have with all of these programs, you never talk about the cost of it, just like greenhouse gases. The cost of Al Gore's programs way back a long time ago was $330 billion. That's every year, not over 10 years. And so I'm glad we're talking about that now.
Right. Well, what incentives then for all those out at home watching this thinking, wow, that's a lot of money, do you see as crucial that all of this money is worth it and worth spending?
Well, no, I don't think it is. I think we can do a lot of things. For example, we could have been drilling in Anwar, drilling offshore, drilling the shallow stuff. In my state of Oklahoma, we have the shallow wells, a tremendous reserve there. But the cost is far more than we've talked about, Julie, because in my state of Oklahoma, it's a beef state. You got to feed, and so we're competing with ethanol mandates to feed our livestock.
All right, Senator James Inhofe, that's all the time we have, but thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Julie.
It is visiting day at the Twin Towers. If you're not familiar, that's where Paris Hilton is serving her hard time, and today